Yo, what is up? Rick Arn, can't say that. Welcome to the I think first video of 2018. Anyways, if this is a horrible memory, Happy New Year. Hope you all had a good New Year and celebrate it well with your family and your friends. Me, I celebrate with the family. Fucking. See, I can't just do calm and quiet intros because I'm not that kind of person. And I feel like Death Road to Canada. That's a really bad transition. But yeah, today, as you can tell by the title, we're not going to be talking about Logan Paul filming a literal dead man. But instead, we're going to be talking about a certain game, called Death Road to Canada. And you may be wondering to yourself, if you know it personally at least, Alan, you've had this game for ages. You had it on your phone and your iPad. Why are you only discussing this beauty, a gem of the game now? Reason why is because I actually beat it for the first time. I know, proud person over here, but my good friend, of course you know him as Blank, but me and him, he came over to my house and we're like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna go Death of the Canada and we're gonna beat this fucking game. So yeah, we beat it in co-op, and it was probably one of the funnest experiences I've had in co-op gaming in ages. Because I miss that good feeling of kind of like couch co-op, except it's not really couch co-op, it's more or less chair co-op, considering I had to use my smexy ass light up keyboard. I mean, come on, and like the controls work surprisingly well. I back to jeez, filming a fucking dead man. I've mentioned it now, so I can put it in the top. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put fucking Logan Paul in the tags. It's just scummy. Maybe I can make a Logan Paul custom character in Death of the Canada and see if I can find a nice forest and, film it. But yeah, on to the main point of today's video. Like I said, we're talking about a very, very special very, very special video game today. And this game is a hidden gem if I've ever seen one. Like this, for some reason, never gets talked about. I don't know why it doesn't, because it's, like I said, it's one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's definitely going to be on my Game of the Year list for this year. Even though this game came out like 2 years ago, I think now, this game has received update after update after update, and this year I feel like it's going to be another big year for the Rocket Cat team and updating this game even more, which I actually really hope it is, because I want to play even more of this game, because the gameplay, the content, and especially the characters you interact with are so great and so unique. Without further ado, let's get into the actual proper review of Death Road to Canada. So, we're going to start with the main premise of this game. Basically, kind of like most games nowadays, a zombie apocalypse has happened, and you are a survivor, or a few survivors, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. Let's say 2 people to start with, okay? You and a buddy. And you can make custom characters, or you can have pre-built characters that the game picks for you. And you get traits and perks and stuff. Traits are basically things that are on your character that they have a negative and a positive. And perks are another thing on your character that has a negative and positive as well. But they also give you attributes like fitness, strength, shooting, your morale, your loyalty. Like everything about you is determined by these stats and traits. And they're incredibly important, and they're very, very unique to your character that you create. Or get a preset, like I said, from the game itself. You can also bring a buddy along with the ride for it with you. I have my preset character, of course, being myself. I think I picked athlete, and it wasn't coming. It was I can't remember what the other one I picked was, but my buddy I named Emmett for some reason, probably because of my extreme affinity to Lego and the Lego Movie, of course. Solid I think about 6 out of 10. No, IGN, IMDb, what the fuck am I thinking of mine? Either way, I named him Emmett. I think he was like Carnot and Mechanic, I think is why I named him. I think what I made him was, he basically the guy who fixes the car if anything breaks down. So, like I said, the basic premise is the apocalypse has happened, and you and your friend decide to go on a giant road trip to the last safe haven on Earth, which for some reason is Canada. I guess it's probably because everyone in Canada is so nice to each other that they didn't bother eating each other, and they just let the living wipe out the dead. It's like, oh, sorry, no, you're okay, sorry, bang, zombie dead. I'm assuming that's how it works over there. We know they're having an apocalypse right now, and they're just letting the world know about it because they don't want them to panic. But yeah, plot is basically, you make road trip to Canada. That's what you want to do. And you have to travel across the entirety of the US, I think starting from Florida, from what I can tell, but the very Hotline Miami themed background at the start of the game with some palm trees and stuff. And along the way, you make stops for supplies, food, medical supplies, everything, guns, weapons, you need everything to survive the death road to Canada. This shit is like Top Gear, but the next fucking level. You meet crazy, unique, wacky characters along the way, even your own custom created ones that you can create yourself. You can create your friends, you can create like YouTubers, you can create just fucking crazy shit. You can also run into rare characters like, for example, Lonk or you know, as he's more commonly known, Link from Zelda. But anyway, copyrights must name him Lonk. Also, Mason Voorhees is what his name is in this game. And Bogan, which is Logan from Wolverine. He's incredibly small and has little claws. A person in a dinosaur suit, and also a fucking Valkyrie. Like, literally, like, I beat the... That's why I beat... What the fuck was that? I beat the game with the Valkyrie when I was playing with Mr. Blank. And, that shit was fun, because you can, like, you get the Thor's hammer, you can throw it and shit, you can take it back, and you can spam people with it. It's awesome. I love it. There's a whole lot of rare and unique characters, and they're very hard to find, but there is a rare character mode where you find more rare characters, and of course it makes the game a little bit teensy bit easier. And of course there's the familiar characters mode where you run into your custom characters more, and there's rare characters mode, which is rare characters more, and there's normal mode where you get a mixture of both, and it's kind of a slim chance of both of them. But now there's the always be looting section of this game, which is basically where the gameplay starts, and gives you options. For example, you can go to like a small ruined house, factory, or a Walmart, which is basically Walmart, obviously, in the Canada universe. And you have to go in there, run inside. This game is like top-down view, very pixel arty. Look it up if you haven't already. I'd recommend Vinesauce Vinny's series on this game. It's very good. Vinny himself was very, very entertaining to watch. And he makes, he adds a lot of jokes. Now, as they add that extra spice to that gameplay, and I think it makes it even more extraordinary. Or if not, buy the game for yourself. You can get it on your phone, your iPad, you can get it on PC. Unfortunately, for you Xbox and PS4 players, you can't get it just yet. Probably, I'd imagine in the future, this game will... I want this game to be released everywhere. I want everyone to know about this game. Like, this game holds a place in my heart. I love it. I love the bit. Like I said, all the looting sections, you have to basically run in, you can smash something on the head with it, and you can grab supplies, you can grab weapons, you can grab food, you can grab medical supplies, and more importantly, gasoline. And the main goal of this game is to keep your car in tippy-top shape, find new cars that are better, use less fuel, and get to Canada faster. And for that, you're obviously going to need fuel. And if you run out of fuel, car gets abandoned, you start walking, bad shit happens. I'll get into that more later on. So, always be looting is probably the main aspect of the game. But of course, there's also parts where you go into trader camps, and you can trade with people, not actual people, like AI traders, and they'll either they can carry weapons, medical supplies, gas, like I said, weapons and stuff, and also new characters that you can bring along into. Oh my god, what's going on? Also, new characters that you can bring into your posse, as it were, and help you out on the death road. And of course, while driving along the death road, you can run into other characters as well and say, yeah, we can recruit you. And also, you can run into characters while always looting things in places like cities and also rescue missions. Then there's this thing called sieges, where it's not like Rainbow Six Siege, where you basically barricade a house and say fucking laser sights all day long. This is much more tough. It's where you're trapped in one set location, and zombies come in bursting through the ceilings, or they just come from all angles, and it's your job to get your pug with a shotgun, get your hammers, get your fucking rifles and shit, and hold them off for as long as possible until you can finally escape. And that's a really fun aspect of the game. It definitely brings out the gameplay aspect of it even more than all the looting sections, and especially the combat. And this is where weapons are going to come most in handy, and where you'll truly be tested whether or not you're going to survive the death road. I'm not going to spoil the ending because honestly, it's something that you need to see for yourself. However, the ending for it is it's fucking glorious. But obviously, I need finally make it to Canada, and the ending itself is just great. I didn't really spoil anything there considering it's kind of obvious. However, like I said, the game is very difficult. And on the early stages, that much, but definitely in later stages of the game, this game gets tough and it will beat your ass unless you're not careful. And you run out of health very, very quick, and once you die, it's not over yet though. Your buddy, you can take over with your buddy, or with other characters you've recruited, and from that you can still make your way to Death Road, but your character will maybe live on in the life form of a anime girl. Sad times. You think I'm joking about that? Fucking hell. Legitimately, my character died, and like after my character, fuck off, listen. A few minutes after my character died, this is like me and Blank's playthrough. We ran into an anime girl, an anime waifu, as it were, to you fucking weeaboos out there, and basically I came up with a conspiracy theory that since I died, I had taken possession of another body, and my soul had taken possession of another body, that is, and I became a fucking anime girl, who after a while came so kawaii, as the kids say these days, and literally fucking exploded. You can tell why I love this game. You also met a woman trapped in a dinosaur suit, a puppy, and like I said, a Valkyrie, like from fucking Asgard, like from Thor. Just so you know, I don't have any notes like I do for my Wolfenstein 2 review, because I have this thing for probably the next half an hour, this iPad, because my parents really need it because they're literally leaving to go to Dubai tomorrow. So fun times. I want to make quick work of this. So oh for more. Buy these fruit Brussels. Fucking 10 out of 10. Anyways, back to the game. Sorry to finish that now. There's also co-op in this game, and it's local co-op. There's no online multiplayer because it is very difficult for an indie studio like Rocket Cat, who also for some reason, like I said, why the fuck isn't this game? This game doesn't run out in nearly enough money to of course pay for multiplayer support. That's a huge thing they need to do, and that's why I want to get this game exposure, because this game deserves it, and I want to see this game shine, and I want to see a multiplayer mode for this, like a proper one. Local multiplayer is a thing. You can play it on one keyboard. It is fun. It works well. But like I said, it'd be much better to play online multiplayer, because then I could play with my mates. You know, over in fucking England and shit. It'd be fun. It'd be fun to play with them. Also, even Blank from like literally fucking 10 minutes away. So even then, it'd be great to just play with my friends. That's pretty much gonna do it though. For this video. If you don't have the account already, I highly recommend it. It's I think it's about £11 on Steam and about £8 on the App Store if you want to get it on your cellular device, as Fernando the cockbot would say, or on your iPad or on your fucking iPod Nano if you're that much of a fucking bellend. Yeah, highly recommended. Absolutely fucking 10 out of 10. Just amazing game. I've also been playing a shit ton. Oh, actually, let's just chill and check how many hours I've got on Witcher 3. I've got 12 hours on Witcher 3 now. That's probably not a lot compared to people who've already played it, but I didn't buy it until the 1st of January, so I only had about 10 days of it. I was enjoying it first, but I'm really enjoying it now. A lot of fun. So once I'm done with this game, be sure to expect a review for it. A late review, that is, but a review is a review, and I'd reviews after. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you made it the whole way through, I really do appreciate you very much. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more reviews like it, be sure to subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, smash that fucking like button. More than I smashed your mom last night. So I wonder why I don't have more subs. I make your mom jokes. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Probably another week. Actually no, I'm probably gonna film this video. I'm filming this video in advance anyways. So this is being recorded on the 11th of January. And this video will probably go up a few days after, because I want to get a video kind of made for the week instead of the end of this week, like a Friday or something. So hopefully I'll see you very soon, because I want to get this out. Hopefully I'll get this iPad back soon, and I think it should be next Sunday, I think, something like that. When I get this thing back, so I'll keep the video scheduled for probably a Wednesday or a Thursday next week. So yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Like I said again, I do appreciate if you made it the whole way through, and hopefully I'll see you all very soon. So peace out, fuckers.